The killers of slain Dutchman and golf magnate Tob Cohen smashed his skull, dislocated his left leg and broke his hands as he desperately fought them off. A scan on Tuesday of Cohen's body revealed the painful death the former Philips chief executive officer suffered at the hands of his killers. Images from the scan, according to Algemeen Dagblad AD, a leading Dutch newspaper, showed that Cohen was tortured before he was overpowered by his killers in one of the most gruesome murders of recent times. It emerged that the DNA materials collected from the Dutchman's fingers and under his fingernails would provide credible leads in unmasking his killers once the analysis is completed. The Dutch billionaire's decomposing body was found last Friday afternoon, 8 weeks after his disappearance, in an empty underground water tank at his posh Kaitasuru villa. His body was wrapped in many layers of black plastic. Cohen was reported missing from his Lower Kabete home in Nairobi between July 19 and July 20. The remains showed signs of torture, the police said. Cohen was murdered in a horrible way. His hands, feet and neck were tied before he was killed. The murderers took their time, Director of Criminal Investigations George Kinati said when the body was retrieved last Friday. The much-awaited post-mortem examination was performed yesterday on Cohen's body at the Kairomo funeral parlor in the presence of his widow Sarah Wairimu, his sister Gabrielle Cohen, the investigating officer and other family members. Wairimu, who was escorted to the facility under tight security by prison warders for the postmortem, earlier disagreed with Gabrielle on basic issues during the pre-postmortem conference. The two bitterly clashed over how long Wairimu, who is the main suspect in the case, was supposed to be at the facility and who would identify Cohen's body. The grandstanding between the two sides, which had seen the postmortem postponed on Tuesday, threatened to scuttle the autopsy again yesterday. At the Kairomo mortuary, the raging controversy surrounding Cohen's death took a new twist after his family and the widow differed on who should be given the body.